Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today is March 21st, Saturday, 9:04 a.m. and it's a nice, pleasant day. Feathers, good morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 roses. Thank you. So, what is there anything happening over at Bantayan Island? Well, we know it's already more than a week since the passing of Frank, and we have so much peace, quietness, and definitely no headaches. Definitely no headaches because the so-called master of everything that knows anything or nothing has stopped talking. And when the noises stops, we all know it's peaceful. It's peaceful. But up there, over at Butuan, yes, the Saksak one, that's making a lot of noise that we do not understand what it is all about. To her, correction is very important. To her, analyzing is damn important. Or should I say the other way around? Whatever her real talks must be true. If not, why is it real? Well, if you have brains that is already dead, how are you going to convince, or how are you going to turn the subject around and tell that particular person, are you okay? Do you understand what you're talking about? Do you really think what you say is true? Or are you trying to correct what has gone wrong and want to convince others whatever you say is true? We all know she will definitely lie every day without missing a day. And we all know she is so proud of herself being unemployed, meaning her whole life she depends on the Philippine government's house. And like we all know, the money that she received from the government, as she was said, is not dirty money. But how can a person that does not work her whole life receiving money knowing she can work is not dirty? Oh, tomorrow will be the day. Tomorrow will be the day. Sunday. Sunday is a holiday. So she will go to church and she will ask, well, if you keep on asking for forgiveness without any repent and still continue doing it from Monday till Saturday, does it mean anything? Does it mean anything? Like I said, when you go to confess to the padre or the priest, why don't you use this word? Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Yes, bless you, for you have sinned. But why are you still around? Not correcting yourself, and you call yourself a good person. Good morning, Happy 99 and everyone. Right? So, if you are not correcting yourself and you call yourself reborn, which we all know never happens and never can happen, are you trying to lie to all of us because your name happens to be Sweet Skate? Then change to Mary Ann Nope, Princess Mary Ann Nope. Then change to Princess Mary Ann Boone. And now it's Princess Anne Boone. Is she married to him? If not, why do you take someone else's family tree name and put it in your name? Are you not committing a sinful act? Or should I say, illegal marriage? Or the other way around, like you said, adultery, which you commit with Richard over at Starbucks CDO. And now you come around and say, you are a holy one, you have been reborn, and your name now is Princess Anne Boone. Yeah, doesn't sound nice. It looks like you are a little Ann, A-N-T, not A-N-N. Yeah, and when people walk over or step over the little ants, they wouldn't know that you're down there to be stepped upon. And why do you want to use my man, the Dutchman name, when you are not married, we are not even his fiancée, not even engaged, and he did not came to the Philippines. So why do you want to put that name? Other than he has committed to you by looking all the naked photos of you, must be down in the basement, like jack of all trades, jacking off his trades, and having a good time splashing over the screen, or they say glazing. Well, who knows? We all know you are Dirty Mary and you go sucking around for money. That makes you a boom boom woman, engaged to a boom boom man. Your man from Netherlands. And we have, you can read what is written in the box. my title, my handle, my story, and you'll find a few funny names that's being mentioned. Yeah, I told you, if I were to upload everything, I guess it would take me more than a month to finish all of it. And there's a lot of it about everyone and anyone that you're talking about out there that you keep on denying that you did not do it, especially makes me cold. Now, calling himself Gameface 44. We all know he changed his handle so that he can go around, fooling around, and think we do not know. Not only Gameface, I have a few more out there that belongs to you, Mix, Miko. And I know what handle you go around with all the names that you pretend you're someone else. Why do you want to pretend you're someone else when you know whatever you go and talk about? Nobody cares. Nobody bothers to read. Nobody wants to know. Only yourself thinking that, oh, I got something to say about someone out there. Like this so-called Princess Anne Boon that is up in Butuan that always says no name, someone, somebody. Well, because you can't mention the name, you can say the name because you know, like you do not want to admit you did not win the case that you take and go after your best friend forever, Mommy May. And we know you'll never use her name because you are restrained from talking about Mommy May. So, your life is in such a miserable and you know exactly you're not the princess as you call yourself a princess. With no money, taking hands out from PWD departments, yeah, people with disabilities. That brings the question to, are you able to work or are you not able to work? Simply put it, you have only a little problem that is with your spinal. It's not that you cannot sit. It's not that you cannot write. It's not that you have both hands that is workable, that you can do anything, and a pair of legs that you can walk, doing video streaming over the road. Yep, walking down the street. So if you are able to do it, why are you not working? Because she's one person out there that always call others low class, low class, low class. Has she got any class when she went begging for money from everyone in the internet? So, how much did you get from the People with Disabilities Office for your monthly allowance or handout that you do not want to work at all, just waiting for handout and survive on hands out. No, not only that, we know she got a professional job. Yeah, she got a professional job, the oldest profession in the world, and the most likable profession by all those that are lazy to work. Because all you need to do is spread eagle white and invite all the tools to have a zoom into the sports, right? Open leg princess. Other than that, the one that been at the bottom section of it, where she can spread eagle, she has also a lovely mouth that is very disgusting, that is very dirty, that spew all the lies. But one thing she can do is that she can have those sausages, those cucumbers, those talons, and those cigars that she can perform incredibly, beautifully, perfectly to get the juice out of it. And we know that is called saksa. Saksa. The oldest profession, you can do it at the top, facing up north, or at the bottom, facing down south, and both equally can do both the job. So, what say you? When are you going to work? You're not young. You're capable of working, but are too lazy to work. Like you said, the others are all lazy. You have got so much of time. You have so much of time going around YouTube world, looking up all the crazy things and talking all the stupid stuff about someone or some people with no names. And you think you're good. Yeah. Where's the citizenship documents of Boom Boom John? Or you call him your man from Netherlands, the Dutchman. Where is it? You said you applied on his behalf. But we know Boom Boom John has never set foot in the Philippines. Boom Boom John did not celebrate your birthday with you. Boom Boom John did not take you to any place of interest, like the beach sites, like the paddy field, like the indoor waterfall, and the playground that you took the picture or video and say that your video man, the Dutchman, My fiance from the Netherlands and his Jojon Bonbin. Well, are you still lying? Where's the citizenship documents? Because when you apply, you must have some documents. But you are not showing until today. Already 1 week has passes by. Or should I say, coming up 2 weeks and you're still lying about it to everyone. So, like the documents for citizenship that she said she applied for John Bunbin, and the same receipt that she said she gave the money, 10,000 pesos, to the Butuan charity that she never showed. We know she make up stories and she cannot prove. She cannot prove it's true, because all we need is the receipt and the application for the citizenship documents. But we all know she lied about everything. And she will never show you any proof. Yeah, any proof. Like she always used to say, where's the evidence? Where's the proof? But when we ask her for the evidence or the proof, she'll never show you. But she'll talk about it like it's a real talk, real words, but no real proof. We want real proof, not real words, not real talks. We want real proof that she cannot provide, that she always lie every time. And she will give excuses until we will forget about the issue. I don't fake so-called Princess and Bun. I don't. I told you I got very good memory. And I can talk about whatever subject about you any time of the day. I don't need to record anything. Everything is inside here. From all the lies you've been talking about, why are you not calling others or some woman out there Mistress Valdez? Because you know you are the harem queen and bone. So, like the crazy leprechaun that is in Ireland that used the name Gameface 44, we know he is also waiting for the money from the government, because he is a broke ass and he wants to be a millionaire and say, if I have £1 million, I wouldn't want to live the life like Big E. Game face boy, too bad you don't have the million. So sad. You're broke. So, be envious, or like I said, worship Big E. Yes, the big man that went over to your land called Ireland. But you got no balls, or should I say, lizard eggs between your legs. And we all know what's the size of the lizard eggs. And definitely, you want to live the lifestyle of the man you worship, the big man, Big E. But you're a bankrupt, you got no money, you can't go nowhere, and we all know you're just waiting for welfare to feed you, to keep you alive. But you want to put them in body bags, throw them over to Guadalupe River, and become the hero of Ireland. Leprechaun, you're useless, you're brainless, and you're damn stupid. Because you don't have the money, you can't live the life like Big E, and you're envious of him, or should I also say jealous of him, because he has 2 women and you have none. You have none. 0. Definitely. Why not? Don't you know that over in Asia, there are lots of men over here that have more than 1 woman. The only thing is that you can't come over, you can't get them, and you're poor, and you're jealous of the fun we can have all over here. Or maybe you have forgotten that you went around the YouTube world in the Philippines, looking at all the live streamer, all the women, and wishing that you have them in your bed. But you are so desperately out of money, and you can't do nothing, just glaze your screen with your little dicky and the last full life that you can't have. Right? Mix Miko? Oh, you do not know. If you do not know, let me tell you something that you will want to know. You see, in Indonesia, in Philippines, in Vietnam, in Cambodia, in Thailand, and not to mention even in Malaysia, you can rent yourself a wife. Oh, you do not know that? You should ask some of them that travels around, move around, and have fun with so many of them. But makes me go, too bad, too sad, you got no money and you can't have that. You mean I'm lying to you? You mean it's not true? Like you said, Big E can't have Caucasian woman or their own country woman. But you should ask the question the other way round. Why are they all traveling and flying over to Asia? Why are they all traveling and flying to Asia and have all the joy and all the lustfulness that they can have, but you cannot? Makes Miko. You know why? Because you are a bankrupt and you wait for your monthly social security money that the government feeds you and keep you alive. And at the same time, what kind of life do you want? Just waiting for the measly money from the government just to keep you alive. Why not? You get yourself 6 feet under and don't suffer so miserably and be envious and at the same time so jealous of those that can afford to have the life or to have the fun when they come over here. Or you do not know. Oh. You do not know. Because why? You are looking from the wrong side of the story. From the wrong side of the story. You think that, oh, I get to know this lady live streamer, that lady live streamer, and then I come over here, I can enjoy for free with them. But you're too stupid to know most of them get entwined, get into trouble with the family members, and turn out to be what? Oh, ATM sugar daddy that gives all the money to the woman because they, like I said, get entwined and get themselves involved with the one that digs the pockets. Yeah, gold digger as you call them, but you do not know which one will be the gold digger digging into whose pockets. So mix, Miko. You must be damn sad, not able to live the life of Big E, but you are envious of his style of living, that you cannot have the £1 million because you are a bankrupt and your lust and your fantasies are all at your mama's basement, looking through the computer screen, thinking that I wish I can have that one, or I wish I can have the other one. Yeah, all the beautiful chicks from the Philippines. But why do you stick to one that nobody wants? Why did you stick to one that nobody wants? Oh, because you got all the photos, right? All the collections, and you just, what did you do? Oh, now you don't have to check it off. You can have the machine to melt it out, right? Yeah, you can have the machine to milk it out because you don't like China, you don't like Chinese. But they can make a perfect doll like Anne Boon and give it or sell it to you with her face. Not a problem. So, are you upset? Are you jealous? Do you have money? Do you have a passport? And by the way, you did not get it correct. Commonwealth countries don't require a visa. Stupid Mix Miko. Stupid Mix Miko. Commonwealth countries don't require a visa. I guess you're too stupid to know, isn't it? Because you are undereducated. Because you are undereducated. You do not know. Because you believe in the one in Butuan, the so-called Princess Anne Boon that knows everything. But whatever information he gives you are all useless and cannot be used. Like she said, she applied citizenship, Philippines citizenship, for her John, so that the John can go over to the Philippines and boom with her for free. We all know that it can never happen. It will never happen. Only in her imaginations up here in her brain, that is all full of shit, full of garbages. And we know she just want to convince herself, lie to herself, make herself look good, not knowing everyone is laughing at her. Or should I say, everyone knows she's stupid without a brain. So, Mix Miko, game face boy, when are you going to come over? Do you have the money? Why are you so envious of Big E? Why are you so jealous of his lifestyle? And why you do not have the £1,000,000 that you want, so that you can come over here and live like a king, served by all the Asian women that you say is cheap woman. However cheap as you call cheap, but you can't afford. What about why do you stick around with your so-called princess that is also broke, that also wait for social security from the PWD office, like you also receive social security from your government, because you too do not work and are living off the government. So, you're very envious of Big E life. You want to live the life like Big E. The only question is, you don't have the money. And when you do not have the money, you can't travel. Even the 300 pesos, you can't send to Frank because you do not have it also. That shows you're damn poor, isn't it? You're completely very poor, isn't it? Do you know that 300 pesos can't get you a mug of beer at the night spots? Wow. It must be damn cheap, isn't it? Yeah, you can get it from the sari store. Not a problem. But then you don't have the atmosphere you want to enjoy and mingle around and get hooked up to the girl at the bar so you can bring them back to your bed and get laid. Right, Mix Miko? So sad. What a sad life that you got. Waiting for the government's hands out monthly and living mincely. No wonder you ask all those Filipinos women out there, how much did you earn? What did you eat? How many kids you have? Oh, I have it all. I got a lot of it. I got a lot of screenshots of it. You'll be surprised what you ask them that you forgot. You'll be surprised because the lists are very long and very detailed. And as you call lots of them cunty woman that you forgot. Yes, the word cunt, C-U-N-T, that you cannot get in your own country, that you are so desperate that you want, but you cannot have one. Because, like he always says, why Big E can't get a woman from his own country? The same question I will ask you, Mix. Why can't you get married to your own countrywoman? Because no one wants to marry to a broke ass like you, living on government's hands out, not working, don't have any property, don't have anything, but lasting to want to have a C-U-N-T. Like I said, he's very envious of those that can fly over to Asia, enjoy the life more or less similar to Big E, but he does not have the money. And when he does not have the money, he gets upset when he knows who is having a good life over here in Asia. Hello, Raven. So, Mix, you don't like Asian, but why are you sticking to the one that call herself Princess Anne Boone? And why can't you get yourself a white woman that is in your own country rather than poking your nose into all those Asian women? Like you're so angry and so upset with what Big E got, but you won and you also last for them. The question is, are you able to fly over? Are you able to fly over? The answer is no. And the answer to your 1 million pound that you say, if I have. But we know that you're a bankrupt. Even 300 pesos you can't send to franc. 300 pesos you can't send to franc. You must be damn broke, isn't it? So, is it not true? You are envious of those that are able to fly over here and, like you say, have a fucking life, but you can't. You can't. Not you, C-A-N-T, C-U-N-T. You can't have the cunt that you want. So Mix Miko, keep yourself busy at the basement, smelling your mama pussy and dreaming that you want to come over to Asia and enjoy the pussy that is over here. But you are a racist. You tell Big E, why can't you get your own country woman? Why are you in Asia? But you never ask yourself, why are you always sticking to Princess, so-called Princess Anne channel? When you don't like Asian woman, Philippines happens to be part of Asia. Stupid Mix Miko. Philippines happens to be part of Asia. You're damn stupid, isn't it? You say Big E can't have white woman. What about you? Do you have any white woman in your bed in Ireland? Why are you spending all your time over the live stream of Philippines woman? If you are not a racist, why are you there? The problem with you, Mix Miko, you forgot what you say, but your actions speaks louder than words. You're a racist. You don't like Asian women. And you are around all those Asian women's channel, faking your new face, Game Face 44, as you call yourself, No Face 44. You lied to everyone, and you are a racist. Other than you are also a fascist, other than you are also a maniac, or of all the word, the P word that you do not like anyone to call you, a pedophile. Not forgetting that you are also a gay, that you sob loudly to your partners. Am I wrong? Did I get it wrong? Oh, you know what you can do with me? You know exactly what you can do with me. But you're not here, like you said, I'll take care of the business myself. But you have never arrived here for the last 3 years. You talk very loud, even meeting up with Big E, you're afraid. That shows that what I say that you have between your legs are lizard eggs. That's how you will be a coward, calling others out there a coward, not realizing you're one. Even Papa Frank Buttakalia told you, why don't you meet up with Big E? That's why you're booted out from his channel before it was taken down. That's why you're kicked out from his channel when you're talking about Big E. That's why you're also booted out because you can't send him the 10 bucks that he wants, but instead 300 pesos. So, Game Face 44, also known as Sean McAndrew, also known as Mix, MIKS. You are a bankrupt. You don't have the money. You live on government social welfare. And definitely with your record, you can't travel nowhere. Only, yes, only around Europe, because in Europe you can roam around up to Rome, where you take the pictures of the cathedral and you say the detail, because you are a keen photographer, exactly as you describe yourself in the 10 pages that is out there about your criminal case. So, did I get it wrong? Is that not your name? And is that not your case that was reported in the year 2009? And you spent 9 months behind the cage, and your so-called princess Anne Boon say you are not jail because she does not know your history, and she does not know when you went behind bars. You can lie about everything, Game Face 44, but you cannot run away from the facts that is already out there. So, don't go around fooling other people with your new handle, thinking that they won't know who you are. Because I'm always around informing them who you are. And if I can't access into it, I know how to post all your articles and correct or change your name to include Game Face 44 so that they know who you are. Mix Miko? They will know who you are because I'll keep them updated, I'll keep them informed, and definitely you're not able to escape. Exactly like the Butuan so-called Princess Anne that keep on changing her name. Princess Mary Ann, no. Princess Mary Ann Boone, Sweet Skate. Now is Princess Anne Boone. Wow. She removed the Mary because she's no more proud Mary or dirty Mary. Wow. I can change it. Not a problem. I can change anytime I want. But we all know she still want to be known as Sweet Skate. Because that's the only name that will get people to notice that she is the old Sweet Skate. One thing for sure, nobody bothers about her. Nobody cares about what she put up out there. Because they all know who she is. Like she said, I put her channel out there. Yeah, I'm also killing that channel at the same time because I got a playlist. And the playlist, and with the spookily beautiful playlist out there, everyone knows what she's talking about. Everyone knows who she is. And definitely everyone wants to stay away from her. Because she will take them to court just to get some money for herself. But we all know she only received money that is from PWD. She only received money that is from PWD. She got no money. She does not work. She does not get any pay, but only one pay. One type of work, one type of pay. It's either between the South Pole that happens to have a valley. Yes, that happens to have a valley that wants to be filled up with all the juices. And up in the North Pole, you have a beautiful, sucking mouth that wants to have all the dick inside the mouth so it can have all the juice from all the men's. Am I not correct, Princess Anne Boone? Have fun servicing all of them. Have fun catering to all of them. But we all know that's the only profession that you have. There's no other work that you can do other than they say your experience because you've been doing it for quite some time. And definitely, you know your trade, the best trade, that is the oldest profession in the world, flesh trade. Flesh trade. And that's what you are. Pop, pop. Pop, pop woman. Well, it's already an hour. I guess both of them will be very pissed with what I got to say. From the bankrupt to the one that have the oldest profession. Saturday, fun day, sex day, right? And Sunday, you go to church and say, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Since how many dick that I've taken, this is my last confession. Wow, how many dicks you have taken, huh? Or suck. Wow. Yeah, Sunday is a holy day to confess all your sins between your legs and in your mouth. And we all know that you're good. You're good at doing it. Yeah, that's your professions. Other than you talk shit about anything out there that nobody cares to listen. So have fun. Enjoy all the juices. Yeah, the sticky juices. Right? So everyone out there, take care of your health. Have a good weekend. Have a good life. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, enjoy your life. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for coming over. Mummy May, Raven, and all that is in the background. I wish you a nice weekend. God bless you all. Take care and bye bye.